Well, it's Tuesday, and that means it is time for our segment of Today's Health. And once again, we have Mind Your Body, and we're going to be doing some fun ways, something with this.
Christmas balls.
Christmas balls. We're going to decorate cheese.
I like this.
We're decorating cheese with these. Is that what we're doing?
Yes, we're decorating lots of things. Well, they're not too heavy, but it's surprising.
It's a good
there's
weight,
a little bit of weight. And so I thought we would combine a little bit of exercise. We'll start with triceps, but we'll also talk about that if you stay home during the holidays, then you can do this with housework the whole time. So like
you're
you
washing
can be
dishes
washing
with this
dishes,
hand
and then also
sweeping.
let's change hands. If you're vacuuming, you can be swinging while you're vacuuming. Of course, I'm vacuuming, but you get a little cardio going, and then this is weight bearing, so it's good for osteoporosis on that one.
Okay.
And then there's a couple others. If you're not, quite as strong, 2 hands on one ball, you can just do a little bit of bending. If you're trying to reach for something, or even if you have 2 minutes. I think sometimes people think exercising, you need to separate a lot of time, but you don't.
Just also, getting those muscles or joints moving.
And I brought a can, and this is about 1 pound, ½ ounce. And so if you don't have a ball, you can do it with a can if you want to try it. So
is this about 1 pound? Or?
Yeah, it's just about a can, and so it's going to do the same thing. So say if we were doing the 2 hands on the can, and then the triceps, isolating those, and you'd be surprised after about 20 reps.
Brandy's on the spotlight.
Yes, way to go. Good triceps, that's good. But you don't need that time, and you could also do just things like marching for a little cardio. But I mean, literally in 2 minutes, 5 minutes, you can get a little bit of a workout, so you're doing things like that. And then there's a couple that you can take both balls or the can and go back. So I'm going to give... let's try that. There, Haley's got the 2 balls.
It's amazing.
Yeah, how much exercise
it's light,
you can
but
do.
Yeah, how much you can do.
And then you
this.
can make the cans bigger, so you just get a bigger can of beans.
This is working my
pumpkin pie filling.
There we go. Yeah. The other thing, if you're just standing around talking, you can do little, just little throws.
Look at me go.
So it's good
I'm
for
juggling.
hand-eye coordination. Get you ready for your golf season, tennis season. Do you want the third one?
Oh, let's try. Just kidding. I don't think that'd work out that well.
So I'll give you the ball too, and then you can see that comparison of weight.
Yeah, absolutely.
So this would be biceps, and really, if you're just standing around in the kitchen talking, and then you
just
picked up
do
your
this,
ball.
or watching a movie, even sitting. You could be doing this. Just
you
get
can do lots of things. You could do abdominals if we want to go on the floor. I'm not sure you want to go down on the floor.
Sure, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's try this.
Here we go. All right, so I'm going to grab one of your balls. We're going to try to hold it in our feet like this, and the can, and then just do a little bit of pumping this way. So it's really, really simple. We could do straight legs. That's a little harder on the back. I know that one.
Wait, we can tell you've been doing this for a while.
There, that was lovely. Now, you can do an isolation, and nobody would know you're exercising, so you can just squeeze the ball as tight as you can in your legs.
That's a good one. I feel it.
You feel it inside, and then you're visiting, so you still have to, do the Christmas visiting. You're
opening gifts, Christmas morning.
Exactly, one of those. So there's a ton of things you can do. Even just, like, say, if kids were playing with it, you could tell them, to put their head on their pillow so they're stretching. So little kids love to have a kind of, I say gimmick, but it really does work on all those things. So
really great ideas, Lori. Thank you so much for joining us.
Yes, thank you. And get out and get moving. A bunch of simple ways to keep your joints and your muscles happy.
There we go.
There's a lot more of KPV